The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tanner Banks will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So stepping in is Tyson Randolph, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Come on, kid, get on for it. There we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Has a look. Now the pitch. This is hit softly to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way.
So here is Eddie Almanza, and they're runners at the corners now. Line drive, base hit to right. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph, singled in his last at-bat.
Tyson Randolph.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, Steve, decent drive. What do you say?
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Luis Martinez.
The center fielder, Luis Martinez.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with no.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. And the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped up. Navarro has a play. One away. Digging in next, Tyson Randolph. First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him.
So next to bat will be Eddie Almanza, grounded out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Mississippi took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brooks Wilson earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Tanner Banks pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Josh Graham wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show, and for more, click over to theshow.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Tomshaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Next, here is Tyson Randolph. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next up is Tyson Randolph. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Randolph.
Let it fly.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. He's right there. Throw on to 1st, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Birmingham leads this thing 2-0. Now into the box, Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 3-1. Next to dig in, Tyson Randolph.
The designated hitter. Tyson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when...
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tyson Randolph. Line drive to left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Mississippi Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jack Ramiro earns his first win of the season. A.J. Puckett works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on The Show, and it's coming up next. John Park will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout. A true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
And now here is Maurice Arnett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Batting second.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Adam Dickinson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pops this one up. Etherton has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next, Pablo Navarro. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attack.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Walter Stewart, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Screwball, too low, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here comes the 1-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now to bat, Eddie Almanza. He
Batting
did
fifth,
not play last night,
catcher.
but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Almanza.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
One down, one down.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Nick Livingston.
And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. In the air down the line in left. Pearson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Johnny Francisco. In there for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Joe Mahalo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hold him right here, guys.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Francisco leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So now into the box is Maurice Arnett. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Adam Dickinson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Now it'll be Pablo Navarro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman.
Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll just make it to the bag a step or two ahead, and there's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Walter Stewart, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Eddie Almanza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Nick Livingston will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Stepping in once again is Johnny Francisco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Johnny Francisco is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Number 7.
Sent on the ground out to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Stepping in now is Jared Ono as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Maurice Arnett. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Grounded to third, reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Adam Dickinson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box
The
now,
first baseman,
Pablo
number 4.
Navarro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Striding in is Walter Stewart. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Eddie Almanza, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
One down.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Now
at the plate now, Nick Livingston, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Soft grounder left side. Knee high, he barehands it. Touché, sir. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. A.J. Puckett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Just a good, clean, crisp game, and a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyson Randolph gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Josh Graham earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Safely.
I'm not sure there's a more fascinating prospect in the game right now. He's breaking out as a hitter and as a pitcher. It's basically unheard of in the modern game. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline joins me. What lies ahead for him as both a hitter and as a pitcher?
Yeah, man, this is so much fun to watch what he's been able to do so far. You know, I think, developmentally, whether he was a two-way player or not, there are certain boxes the organization wants to check off in terms of getting enough reps, in terms of seeing him master the level he's at. I think he's pretty close to showing that he's ready for a stiffer challenge, maybe with a call up to a higher level. And I think, with each level that he gets to, there are going to be more and more challenges that would face any player as a hitter or as a pitcher. It'll be interesting to see if he struggles at one and succeeds more at the other, whether there will be more pressure either internally or externally for him to focus on one. But the way he's going right now, all signs point to him being able to do both of these things, both pitch and hit at the highest level.
A fast-developing minor league pitcher is coached up on meeting the challenge of a postseason push. It's another chance for a prospect to make an impression on his team's brass and the scouts of other clubs as well. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves.
And now,
Birmingham have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Tucker Davidson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200.
Next to stand in is Tyson Randolph.
The designated hitter, Tyson Randolph.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Arnett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to the plate, Tyson Randolph flew out last time up.
Tyson Randolph
has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So next to hit is Tyson Randolph. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base.
So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Birmingham came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Lincoln Hensman gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ofredi Gomez hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Tucker Davidson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Batting third.
And stepping in, Tyson Randolph. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Adam Dickinson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
So now here is Zach Remillard. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now at the plate, here is Tyson Randolph. He singled in his first AB. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his 2nd base knock. This one for extra base.
Now to the plate, here is Tyson Randolph. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Nick Livingston. Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And now Pablo Navarro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Nick Livingston.
Nick Livingston.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Hey, we got no out.
So stepping in is Zach Remillard. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And now in the box, Adam Dickinson. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year.
Hey, 2 here.
Big spot here, and it'll be Pablo Navarro. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. The set and the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying it.
Next to hit is Tyson Randolph. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. 8-4 tonight. The Birmingham Barons came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Blake Battenfield earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
For Mississippi, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trey Riley, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Next to hit, Pablo Navarro. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Randolph is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ready now is Tyson Randolph, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Chopped down the third baseline, scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Next up, Tyson Randolph, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch, and a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in next, Johnny Francisco grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Maurice Arnett. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 2-0. Stepping up is Johnny Francisco. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate is Ramon Russell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Randolph gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Barons are out in front here, 5-0. Digging in will be Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up.
Tyson Randolph.
First pitch on the way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Arnett will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So here is Pablo Navarro.
The first baseman.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Second home run early in the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't.
At the plate now is Johnny Francisco. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in next, Tyson Randolph. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Up and drive it, huh?
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 9-0. Next, it'll be Zach Remillard. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Next, here is Ramon Russell, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0, the final shutout total in this one. The Barons posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Tanner Banks earns his 8th victory of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
For so many players in high school, maybe even in college, they were the best two-way talent on their team. They succeeded doing that, and they think, oh, I can carry that forward to the pros. But it can be really different when you get up to this kind of level and deal with that higher degree of talent.
Yeah, you have to understand that the competition is absolutely insane as you start climbing up the ranks through the minor leagues and, of course, in the major leagues. So you will be challenged like you've never been challenged before.
Yeah.
And whether you are a hitter, well, you're going to see some pitching that is just absolutely superior, or whether you're a pitcher, you're going to see, hitting that is pretty good. So imagine now putting those two together at the same time. You're getting challenged both ways, and it's very difficult to master both crafts at the same time and reach your potential in each. It's a very difficult task to take on. So, we'll see how that pans out. Teams are most definitely valuing the two-way player, but it's very difficult to have that player reach their potential on each category.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Jack Ramiro, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more.
Next up is Jace Peterson.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Randolph able to track it down for the third out. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Peterson ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Next to dig in, Jamie Westbrook. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Rijo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chad Spanberger, grounded out in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Randolph is there, 2 down. Now into the box, Tyson Randolph comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he's going to make the play over. Up next, Adrian Acevedo. He bounced out last time up. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And now here is Jace Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Payoff pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up, and the visiting club leads it 2-0. Now to bat, Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last debut.
Tyson Randolph.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Hard hit at third. He's right there. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Scott Sunich, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly. Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alexander Palma. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied into straightaway right. Randolph finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And the visitors are out in front here, 2-0. So now into the box is Jace Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is in the air to right. Randolph is there, 2 down. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Tyson Randolph, and he represents the potential go-ahead run.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch. Attaboy.
From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last game.
Pinch hitting. Ready. Aaron.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And they have taken the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
So the next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go. Hey, pitch, going better up there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he'll be back in standing up.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, kid.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Right spot. Clutch up now. Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. J.P. Fireisen earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aaron Ashby records the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Tyson Randolph, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Freddie Aaron at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Weston Wilson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run, 18 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Spanberger. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Swing and a little tapper. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Rijo ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now it'll be Jamie Westbrook. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. 1-0 the count. Boy, good lateral movement to that screwball, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jamie Westbrook is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. To the plate now, Mario Feliciano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mississippi leads it 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
The pitcher, Tyson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And that's the first out. Striding in is Rod Penn. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Pablo Abreu. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Ethan Small. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Morales waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mississippi's out in front, 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Freddie Aaron. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Weston Wilson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. One and 1 the count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Alexander Palma is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
Tyson Randolph.
He's set and the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Penn backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Chad Spanberger.
Chad Spanberger.
The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
3-2 now. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Hey, we got one.
So next to hit is Mario Feliciano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Soft liner towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping in once again is Ron Penn. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And that misses ball 1.
Here we go, guys.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi's out in front 5-0. So now to the plate, Pablo Abreu. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pops this one up.
Your ball, your ball, your ball.
But this will land untouched. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Jace Peterson steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Aaron grounded out in his last at-bat. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Mississippi leads it 5-0. Quentin Torres Costa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 76.
And stepping in, Tyson Randolph, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. 0-1 the count. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Abreu is there, and he has it for the first out. Leading off the inning, it'll be Weston Wilson, and they could use a spark from him here. And that's in there for a strike. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Next, it'll be Alexander Palma, popped into foul ground his last time up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Chad Spanberger stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. It's 1-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. This one pretty well in the bag. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Mississippi's out in front, 6-0. So now here is Jamie Westbrook. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Now back.
Mario Feliciano is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Rod Penn is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Scooped up, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mississippi leads it 6-0. Into the box, Tyson Randolph. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now to the plate, here is Pablo Abreu. He went down on strikes last time up. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
There you go, plays at 1 now.
2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ozzie Negrete will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Rijo is there, and there are two men gone now. And now, Freddie Aaron. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch.
Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Shuckers, no runs on no hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is available. And let me know in the comments what you think, or roast me for my terrible gameplay. Videos like this are recorded live on Twitch. Follow my socials and my Twitch to know when I'm live recording new content for YouTube. Again, thanks for watching the Prophet Loki 309 YouTube. I'll see you in the realm of mischief.